The meeting happened Tuesday in downtown Portland behind closed doors. No public, no press. Multnomah County officials who were there tell me the federal government may soon pull funding from permanent supportive housing programs, potentially putting more than 1,000 people at risk of losing their homes. It was 2 years ago when Bob Myers first stepped into his own apartment. He remembers that day well.
I was just so happy. I got on that bed, just laid there.
He had spent years on the streets of Portland battling addiction.
I've been trying for a long time to get a place, and everything I did, everything just kept falling to nothing. I didn't think I was going to get one.
Finally, at 70 years old, he got one.
Oh, gosh. I'm a human again.
We know human beings need a place to live.
Iris Sexton is with New Narrative, the mental health group running the Southeast Portland apartment complex where Bob lives. Through federal dollars, Multnomah County helps pay for this type of permanent housing.
It is critical. Without those funding opportunities, we would not be able to provide any services.
On Tuesday, a top Trump administration homelessness advisor met with local leaders, pushing a plan to move funding from permanent housing into temporary transitional housing programs instead.
The difference is that there's a timestamp on that, right? Transitional housing only lasts for 2 years. So the implications of this shift are huge.
Jillian Shoney is the director of Multnomah County's homelessness response system. She says 1,200 people are currently in permanent housing thanks to $40 million they get from the federal government.
They are about to pivot the use of those funds.
She says the federal government also wants to require drug treatment.
They want to return to very strict treatment requirements without the responsibility of keeping people housed on the back end.
KGW reached out to the Trump administration about Tuesday's meeting and has not heard back.
For the Trump administration to just, as best we can tell, is largely turning its back on something that people need.
Look how it's helped me. And if I hadn't had this place, I know I wouldn't be alive today.
When federal officials initially released their plan for this money, 20 states sued, alleging it violates federal law, putting the plans on hold. Well, the federal government will soon release a new plan in June. Meanwhile, Multnomah County leaders are bracing for what that could mean for those most vulnerable. Blair Best, KGW News.